It's the unboxing at the Henson Company.
I'm Joe.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Dave.
That doesn't rhyme.
We have Karen Falk, so we can't go wrong.
The Jim Henson Company with ToughPigs.com.
Unboxing!
Hey everybody, we're from Muppet fan site ToughPigs.com. We are here at the Jim Henson Company offices. The Henson Archives have set up some boxes. We don't know what's inside. Could be anything. We're going to open them up. We're going to find out and hopefully see some cool Henson relics. So let's check out what's in those boxes. I hope it's more boxes.
A smaller box.
This is a typical box from our archives of files, and this is also from the Dark Crystal. I'm sure you've heard the story about how Jim Henson was with his daughter Cheryl. They were flying to London. They got caught in a snowstorm, ended up at the Howard Johnsons at JFK Airport, and had about 36 hours of downtime with no internet, of course, because it was back in the 70s.
No, how did they survive?
Well, just imagine if they had smartphones, we never would have had the Dark Crystal.
Probably
not.
not.
They would have
Right.
been playing Angry Birds.
Well, so, it gave Jim a moment away from everything to really think about what he wanted to do in the film and to start to develop it. So this box has some of the early development. So four pages from this are actually on exhibit in Seattle right now, at the fantasy exhibit at the Experience Music Sci-Fi Museum.
Yeah, that's a great museum. I've been there.
It's fantastic, and the exhibit's really great. But so these are just some of Jim's notes.
Oh, wow.
And this is from that meeting at the Howard Johnson?
This is from, well, it wasn't a meeting.
Or,
we were
I
just
mean,
in a hotel
brainstorm
room.
session.
Impromptu meeting.
So you can see these are some of his ideas,
He's got completely different plots in each one.
and he's got different pages.
There's a
but
raptor and a wizard?
there was a wizard in the first go round.
Wow.
And what all of this evolved into, I don't know if you want to take a look. Well, Reptis was what the Skeksis became. He called that tribe, or whatever, that first group of characters, they were called the Reptis.
So do we have the mystics in this early?
Well, here it
version
says
yet, or-
Reptis Wizard Split. So
See, I think the
there's probably an
wizards are the
idea in there.
mystics. And
Yeah.
but there's some little sketches here. You see there's a hole here, and of course we're thinking about a missing shard or something. This is
Wow.
history of the split.
So he really tried to figure out like the whole backstory before even thinking about what the story was. It wasn't just building a world; it was figuring out how the world became
Right.
the world of the Dark Crystal.
Well,
or
he
the
had
crystal.
written a sort of idea called Mithra, which was sort of a general overview of a story before he even met with Brian Froud the first time. And that was really, or maybe it was right around the time he first met with him, but it was the sort of initial ideas. And then he did these notes, and this was after their first meetings, where they've talked about what they want to do.
And be reunited only at astrological moment comes once every 100 years.
Yeah, well,
So that's the Great Conjunction is already
Right.
there.
He's thinking about names for the characters.
There's D and Han.
Yeah.
Han was probably a little too close to Han Solo at that time. I guess.
Maybe.
As Han was the boy, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Deely or something was the girl. And these were some ideas for
It's good he
Reptis.
settled
There
on
was
that.
this whole storyline about reproduction in some of the earlier drafts, where they were experimenting with trying to reproduce. There were a lot
The
of
Gelflings
female
were
Well,
experimenting
yeah,
Skeksis.
as
with
it is, we don't
reproducing.
really know.
Right.
There's just a small number of Skeksis and a small number of mystics, so we don't know how they could make more.
Well, there was a whole storyline about the female Gelfling, and that they weren't going to kill her right out because maybe that she was going to be used in the scientists' experiments in some way.
That could have
But that-
potentially been an even darker movie.
That got cut
Look at
from the thing.
The Gartham. They were there in the first.
Yeah.
First draft.
Now it changed spelling because here's Gar them.
That's how in plot 3 here, he writes about the Garth.
Life is brought into them during the Bakaka.
Right.
That's here, too.
And so
Look at this, the sketches on the back of the page too.
Oh, so we have the Skeksis and the Uurs at this point.
right.
And would the Urs would become the mystics.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that the whole movie is based on with the split and the dual halves, and that obviously is reflected even in the naming protocol. So we had different ideas for scenes. Jen and Dee Dee, here he's called Jen.
So this whole notebook was from the same
This
session?
was that, yeah, when he was sitting in the hotel, this is what he was,
So
he
it's-
was writing
Wow.
on.
It's interesting too how the ideas have already evolved in one notebook. You know, the names are
from
starting
the
to get there.
The very first concepts.
Exactly. Like Han is already Jen by the end of the notebook.
Right.
Well, and then when he, landed or whatever, once he got out of the snow, I guess, he ended up writing a story outline. And so this is the original story outline.
Yeah, his handwriting is a lot neater than mine.
Wow,
He
very
was always
cool.
very expressive visually, whether it was with words or images.
Yes, definitely.
I wish we had time to actually sit down and read every
the whole
single one of
thing.
these pages.
So this is his,
Ah.
First draft, February
The
11th,
crystal.
1978,
Yeah.
it says.
Yep.
Wow. I'm a 1 month old when he's writing it.
Wow. Do you think he knew?
Oh yeah. He
There's
was
a
like,
kid who
one
was
day
just
they're going to be
born.
unboxing.
I hope he's gonna like this movie.
But anyway, that's I think the most exciting stuff that's
Yeah,
in
that
this
was-
particular
Yeah.
box.
Very exciting.
But I think at the genesis of the idea of the film is really great to see.
Yeah.
This is like before the beginning of the movie. Even it goes like this is the prehistory of the Dark Crystal.
Right, right.
It's neat to see how he took so much time and thought and really just used even his free time, forced upon free time, to just go, all right, we're just going to craft a whole new world, and here's the history behind it.
Right, right. These are, people ordered things from the phone room, but this says 1 pair mystic feet, 10 Ewok heads, and 1 pair Jen hand skin.
That is a
Wow.
party I want to
But
be
the
at.
fact that it has Ewok heads on there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's just documentation of the fact that we were sharing the
Yeah.
lab really with. Well, I'm going to put this
Well, it's
away,
great to see
but
where
I'm
you
glad to
came
be able to
from.
show it to you.
Wow, thank you, Karen.
Yes.
Wow, that was great. Like, what a.
I can't believe they held on to order forms as
All
well
of that
as
stuff.
notes and stuff
Yeah.
too.
It makes me think I should be holding on to all of my receipts.
You mean you're not?
Well, not even for tax purposes.
But what about the Joe
Just-
Hennis archive someday?
And the really great thing is that all that stuff is, you can see it at the museum in Seattle, but you can also check it out on darkcrystal.com too.
That's true, and everybody should. And they should go to our website at toughpigs.com.
Unboxing!